Opening transmission. Alpha Zulu 1919. This transmission is relayed from transponder Mike Whiskey 222 via remote. Attention, attention, this is a Jade Falcon Blood Falcon informational broadcast. This is a captured inner sphere design request. Extracted information. Edited and expanded. Corrections, additions. Omni backpack cargo weapons pods are deployable and or ejectable. Weapons, ammo, AMS, tag, NARC and sensors and inner sphere heat sinks can be installed. Note: Intel and engineering suggests that inner sphere heat sinks in this configuration are only 75% efficient but can be installed into the pod. Ammo by available slot and weight. Cases mounted by available slot and weight. Note: non-use of case is highly discouraged. Note: tag and NARC show no loss of range other than to terrain blocking. Note: engineering and Intel further analysis states that the deployment of pods in a manner taking advantage of deployment location, terrain radically improves performance of weapon or sensors. Restrictions. Omni backpack cargo weapons pods design spec are a add-on deployable mech pod with 6 slots, 7.5 ton weight limit. Correction, additional note: weight limits misreported and revised from 5.5 tons to 7.5 tons. Normal load: 1 case and 7 tons of ammo, weapons or sensors. Note: engineering analysis indicates that non-use of cases will allow the pod to be easily damaged or destroyed until deployed in the case of remote weapons or sensor use. Omnipods equipped to mechs for ammo only are limited to 4.5 tons of ammo as the automated ammo transfer equipment takes up 2 tons and the use of case protection in this configuration is not optional. Note: this configuration allows for the extra ammo to be used first, thereby allowing the pod to be ejected and or dropped after the expending of the additional 4.5 tons of ammo. This is particularly useful for LRM or long-range ballistic use. Analysis of SRM ammo use only has little or no tactical value at this time based on available intel. Correction, additional note: Field Commander's analysis is that any mech with an extra 4.5 tons of ammo is to be disregarded at your own risk, be it AC, GAUSS, SRM or LRM. Omnipods add no armor to mechs. First hit to rear of any pod-equipped mech destroys the case and then the contents will be damaged the same as any mech part with armor stripped. Correction, additional note: further analysis reveals that pods can absorb up to 3 weapons hits to the rear of the pod-equipped mech from weapons that do less than 18 points of damage per hit. The only exception will be if and when a pod is ejected or dropped. The sensor or area denial weapon will have an armor rating of 30 points. Correction, additional note: further analysis reveals that the armor ratings may be doubled due to the discovery that the pods are constructed of case material and armor plate so that when a second case was installed, protection and armor rating is possibly doubled to 60 points. Note: per Intel, if deployment of omnipods becomes standard, more emphasis in flanking attacks should be made. Note: omnipods installation will reduce any mech's forward and reverse speed the same as being legged until the pod is ejected. Even if the pod's additional ammo or payload has been expended, the speed penalty is still in force until the pod has been ejected or deployed. Note: Intel states this is an exploitable limitation. Correction, additional note: the speed limitations is being re-examined on a mech-by-mech basis. Staff engineering has pointed out that not all mechs are deployed with weight limits maxed out, and an underweight mech mounting Omni backpack cargo weapons pods may not be subject to any or only limited speed restrictions. Omnipods are ejectable for static deployment of passive area sensors or turret pods to cover limited areas. Only a single pod can be installed on any mech. Only weapons installed to pods can use ammo loaded in pods. Note exception: ammo-only pods. Weapons fired from any pod while still attached to its mech will have a 15% range limitation unless said mech is also equipped with a corresponding range-enhancing module for that weapon. Note: ammo-only pods impart no limitation to mech-installed weapons. Sensor omnipods once deployed are dumb and will report the location of any mech in the area same as a UAV but at 30% less range of a standard UAV. Note: engineering and intel states that sensor time duration due to static non-flight power use is 30% longer than standard UAV. Correction: additional note. Further engineering analysis confirms the pod sensor is a standard UAV with flight and station keeping hardware removed with no other meaningful modification other than its container. The power supply is now only 30% utilized. This translates into 60% increases in usability. Sensors will last 60% longer than standard. Dropped and/or deployed weapons. Omnipods will target any opposing mech in the area the same as a static turret at a base would. All Omnipods' weapon ranges are reduced to 77% of actual unless deployed with a second weapon or sensor pod. When two or more pods are deployed within 55 meters of each other, all weapons and sensor ranges will increase to 87% of actual. Note: there is no sensor range increase for multiple pods higher than 87% of actual due to ground deployment. Correction: additional note. Re-evaluation of data show a range increase from a minimum of 67% and max 77% to a minimum of 77% and max 87%. Missile weapons are limited to NOC, SSRM-2. SRM-2, 4 and 6. Ballistic weapons are limited to machine gun and AC-2 only. An AC-2 can be equipped but is limited to only 1 ton of ammo and only usable while the pod is attached to its mech. Correction: additional note. Account 2 equipped pods can use ammo preloaded in mechs, thus eliminating the 1 ton ammo limit previously listed. Note: per engineering the AC-2 use limitation as a deployed pod is due to recoil issues. Note: some suggestions to address this issue were included in this captured information but was categorized by Intel and staff engineering as odd and possibly encrypted. Correction: additional note. Further information was recovered when document changes and edits were extracted. Extracted text cannon spins like a *redacted *strippers *redacted tassel. Extracted text mount gun where there is no sun. Additional extracted text mount gun in rear echelon. Additional extracted text they want a fracking AMS pod. *redacted *frack it do it anyway. Fracking *redacted *frackers. Additional extracted text fracking, *redacted *redacted fracked up, frack head, frack you fracking do it anyway. Some information was redacted again. Note: engineering at Intel's request is researching aquatic bird adhesive strap. Correction: addition aquatic avian adhesive attachment. Note: additional information Intel is checking on possible hitherto unknown command structure head fracker in charge, frack head. Machine guns can be equipped to mounted, dropped or deployed pods. AMS are functional in equipped pods mounted on a mech but not dropped or deployed pods. Note: pod-mounted weapons are waist wraparound mounted and are 10% less susceptible to damage taken from the front of the mech they are installed upon. Installation and/or mounting of mech modules, weapons modules, cool shots are not available at this time in current pod design. Note: AMS, LRM defense pods were proposed in intercepted information, but issues with pods blocking outgoing as well as incoming missiles was observed and further study is indicated. The option is proposed in enhanced pods design and is not available at this time. Correction: additional note: AMS pods are being produced as LRM area denial weapons, LRM-ADW. Pod AMS sensors are directed up at a 48 degrees angle. All LRMs are targeted. There is no identification friend or foe, IFF. However, due to the sensor angle, it is noted that SRMs are not targeted unless fired within close range to the LRM-ADW pod. Note: Staff intel states possible tie-in with head fracker production go-ahead found in data after re-examination. Additional extracted text: they want a fracking AMS pod. Frack it, do it anyway. Fracking *redacted *frackers, *redacted *. End of extracted information. Intel, Tactical and Engineering Summation. Correction: additional. While the above listed design and equipment proposals does have some tactical usefulness, Jade Falcon Command deems them marginal. Note: Intel Minority Report stated that this intercepted information may point to the Inner Sphere factions moving to a more innovative and dangerous direction re the use of new tactics and firepower. Correction: additional note: Jade Falcon Command re-evaluation of additional data as significant. Intel Majority Report further analysis: the coordinated use of Omni backpack cargo weapons pods can and will be a large force multiplier. It is to be further noted by the staff engineering representative, since the data has no drawings or full design details, all estimates made here are subject to change. Correction: additional note: the terms and acronyms: Aquatic Bird Adhesive Strap, ABAS, Aquatic Avian Adhesive Attachment, AAAA. Any word or data containing the terms frack, fracker, fracking has been classified. Direct all inquiries to Staff Intel. This is a captured Inner Sphere design request. Additional update. Attention, attention, this has been a Jade Falcon Blood Falcon informational broadcast. Alpha Zulu 1919.